For the last nearly 7 years, Mrs. Carol Melzo has faithfully served as our early childhood director here at Pilgrim.
Mrs. Melzo has just been such a tremendous blessing to our congregation for so many years now. She's going to be truly missed.
For years, we said we wanted the early childhood program to be an outreach tool. It wasn't until she really came and developed the program that we saw those efforts bear fruit.
Now it's the end of an era, as she has accepted a call to serve at a different early childhood center in Wisconsin Rapids. This means that we here at Pilgrim need to call a new called worker to serve. By the way, a called worker is someone who holds a position at a church or school, like a teacher, a pastor, or like in this case, an early childhood director. They are referred to by that because they have been called by God and by the congregation to serve the Lord and carry out the mission of the church. This means there's no job application, no resume to submit, no formal interview, at least in the way that most people think of those things. There is, however, a process, which starts with a list of qualified candidates that is put together by the Wells Commission on Lutheran Schools. This is the director, Jim Rodeman.
Our office maintains all the data, all the records on all the schools and on all the teachers, so the district president provides us with the criteria, the type of skills that the school would like, and then we work with him to assemble a list.
The congregation then holds a call meeting to go over that list and choose one candidate to call to serve in that position. Each candidate comes with a profile of basic information, plus a unique list of abilities, skill sets, and interests. Each attribute has a rating which has been agreed upon by themselves and their current supervisor. So here at Pilgrim, this has already happened, and we have extended a call to someone on the West Coast.
When a call comes, it's out of the blue. As the person prayerfully deliberates, where are they in their current call? How do they feel their gifts match up with the current place they're serving, or how do their gifts match up with the new calling body? That's what they'll prayerfully consider.
That call for an early childhood director was returned, meaning she turned it down, and has decided to continue serving in her current position.
When that happens, we really go through the whole process again, the process we went through the first time.
A new call list is created and a new call meeting is held. The thing is, as of June 3rd, we have passed the deadline for what's referred to as calling from the field.
Which means that we can't extend a call to somebody who is already serving in a call.
This, of course, means our options are a bit limited now.
Basically, people who have recently retired, or those who are seeking to get back into the teaching ministry, or maybe those who have been in a different profession or have been teaching in the public school and are seeking to serve in one of our Wells schools.
This is really designed to prevent a constant rotating cycle of vacancies.
And to take them this short of time period before the beginning of the school year would be bad for that ministry.
So that leads us to where we are right now here at Pilgrim. A new call was extended to a different called worker, this time in the Milwaukee area, to come serve as our early childhood director. The main thing to keep in mind as we wait for a decision is that although our director may change, the mission and values of our early childhood center will remain constant.
That is just a real blessing of our Wells schools, as each and every one of our called workers has that same unity of faith.
The biggest thing is for the congregation to continue to keep moving forward and to keep trusting in the Lord. That I know we have a couple vacancies with our pastor and preschool director, but the Lord always has a plan and He sees the big picture.
But it's important to know that church leadership is first and foremost dedicated to the ministry, making sure that our congregation is being served with God's Word, fed by the Holy Spirit, and that we continue in our mission to reach out with the gospel to the surrounding community.
With the new facilities, there are new needs that have come up that we've not experienced before. Some of them are one-time issues that will need to be addressed simply because the facilities are still new. Others are more ongoing. Jason Laux is our property and grounds coordinator, and he does an exceptional job, but he's only one person, and Jason is the type of person where you let him know something needs to be done and he will go and do it. Problem is he has limited time, and he was getting pulled in every direction. So at the church forum a couple weeks ago, I brought this up, this need for more members of the congregation, and the response that we got from the people at the forum was great. They all, so many of them raised their hands and said, yes, I'd be more than happy to help. I have the time. I need to know what you need us to do. So out of this forum then came a couple of things. One is Elaine Glatzel set up an online sign-up form that people could go onto and see the needs and actually sign up. That's still available on the website, a link on the website. Saturday was a work day. We have them a couple times every summer, and it's really important that we get as many volunteers, school families, church families as we can to help out, because there's a ton to do. We had a great turnout on Saturday, and while we got a lot done, no, not everything got done. We'll have a long litany of things that need to be taken care of, and even if you can only give an hour, there's lots of things that you can knock out in an hour's time. It's one of the wonderful things about Pilgrim is that we always describe ourselves as a family, and it's events like this that really, that family attitude really shines through. A lot of people showed up, a lot of people gave their time on a Saturday morning, and a lot got done. It's heartwarming.
Thank you for all of your help throughout the years. There's obviously many different people we could thank, but without the volunteers, again, it'd be very difficult to run a school.
We just thank all of the members of Pilgrim for donating all their time to come out and help keep our facilities and our classrooms and our school as beautiful as it can be, and just thank you as always. Appreciate all of the help.